Hello, my loves. Dina here. No Fear, Just Flow. It's Sunday, and I went to church today. A new church, a new vibe. It was amazing. Didn't have the worship music that I love so much, but it did have a preacher that was filled with joy about God. Like, you could feel it in his spirit, and it made me so happy to be there. He just had such light and love and trust and faith in God that it was beautiful. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people that feel joy, that joy in their heart, that excitement about God and what he's capable of. And you have to start living your life as if it's already happened in order to get to the new place that you want to be. If you are waking up every day with the same thoughts and the same feelings and the same complaints and living in your past, then that's where you'll stay. And that's what I vowed to do this year for myself, was to create the life that I'm looking for instead of continuing to live in the past, instead of complaining about where I'm at, which I don't do very often, but that's just part of the human condition, right? I vowed to talk to myself as if it's already happened, as if I'm already in my new home, as if I'm already in my new body, as if I'm already in my new relationship. Rather than complaining about the things that I don't have, I'm excited about the things that are coming, like so excited about the things that are coming, because I know that they're on their way. And I know that God is aligning me with beautiful things. Why? Because I'm one of his children, and he wants all of us to be happy. And the closer I get to God, the more that I don't want to do things that keep me from him. I want to feed myself the nourishing foods from the planet. I want to be with people that are also talking about God and spirit. And when I talk about God, I'm not talking about religion. I'm not talking about man-made religion. I'm not even necessarily talking about the Bible. I think the Bible is a beautiful place to begin. I'm reading it and I'm enjoying it, and there's some scripture in there that's phenomenal. But I don't think the entire Bible is how we're supposed to live our lives. I think we're supposed to be spiritual beings, and we're supposed to quiet our minds, and we're supposed to listen to what God is telling us. He knows everything that we've ever asked for, and he wants to put us there. But in order to do that, we have to tap into him. And in order to tap into him, you got to quiet your mind. So you have to stop eating the foods that are toxic and poisonous. You have to stop hanging around people that are poisonous and toxic, and watching the things. Like, everything that you surround yourself with is consumption. It's not just about the food that you put in your mouth. Although most of the food that we put in our mouth is filled with toxicity. It just is. That's the way that they've made it, unless it's grown from the earth, or you're shopping at natural food stores, or eating at restaurants that go out of their way to not use seed oils and sugars and preservatives. Then you are contaminating your body, and that's your vessel. That's the beautiful vessel that God gave you. That God gave you. So treat your vessel as such. And listen, I didn't have God in my life for a long time. I mean, he was there, but I wasn't connecting to him. And what a different life it was. It was filled with fear, and it was filled with thoughts of failure. And I was not kind to myself, and I was frustrated a lot of the time, and I didn't have faith. I had no faith at all, and I didn't know what my future held. And now I just have this beautiful faith and this freedom, and I just love God, and I just want to walk like Jesus. And I went in the tax office the other day and told him I was here to flip tables just for fun. But seriously, why are we indebted to all of these taxes that we pay? Like, it's time for us all to wake up and start taking back our country. It's ours, and we just allow these people to tell us what to do and when we're going to do it, and we're just like blind sheep just being led to the slaughter. And you don't have to be that way. You can step outside, you can wake up, you can get over your cognitive dissonance and understand that everything's happening is happening for a purpose. Sometimes there's darkness before the dawn. Sometimes we have to let our systems crumble in order to create new. And I don't believe that things are going to get so bad that we're going to have to fight one another. I don't see that happening. I think God knows what he's doing. And so I think that he told us he wouldn't flood the land and that he would send us rainbows. And so let's think about rainbows. Let's take back the rainbows. Let's be excited about what's coming next. Let's be excited about the idea of heaven on earth. We get there when we raise our collective energy. That's the truth. It's all about energy. So just like when you're in a room with a bunch of positive people and you leave and you feel amazing, or if you're in a room with a bunch of negative people and then you leave and you feel awful, it's the same thing. So the best thing that you can do right now is to raise your own vibration. You do that by eating healthy. You do that by shutting off the news. You do that by talking to like-minded people. And you do that by talking to God and letting God talk to you and walking like Jesus. It's not that complicated. So let's all walk like Jesus and be there for each other, because that's how we take back the world. One day at a time, one purpose at a time, person, one event at a time. Let's take it back. Don't tune into the negative. Tune into the now. You are blessed. You are loved. Like, subscribe, comment, share. If you're an atheist and you don't believe in God, I like to hear from you. Ooh, beautiful deer in my backyard right now. Anyway, that's a God wink. You are loved.